Hi Pisces, this is your reading for the week starting 30th of December 2019. I'm gonna do 3 cards for you, and then I'm gonna clarify whether another 3 cards from another deck. The usual spread. Okay. The first one going to be a main energy, and it's 7 of Swords. Knight of Swords, cause and effect 7 of Wands. 2 sevens you have in here, 9 of Cups. Wish card. Interesting. Let me just see. Interesting. So I had to pull this clarifier, because just like this card isn't it's a nice card. It can have a range of meanings. So I like your 9 of Cups energy. I think it's related to this festive season. It's a New Year's Eve this week, and perhaps thinking about having a party, sitting and eating, and this is that kind of energy, being full, having everything in abundance, and just feeling like you have everything. Represents fat people as well. Food, drinks. So I think that's we're gonna take into account this time. That energy from this card, though it kind of swords cards again, some swords. You want to sneak out of this situation. King of Swords. Are you dealing perhaps with Libra or Gemini or Aquarius here? Could be Libra sign in. So, energy leading to this week. Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Not feeling right, not feeling that you are at the place that you're supposed to be. It's a feeling you're on the wrong place. Feeling cold, feeling sick and tired of whatever situation around you is. You definitely know that now this time you should be in a better place, much better place than this one. If this is your realization, that you should be in a much better place, this makes you sick and tired of everything. Now, this is what you show to the outer world. I mean, this big, colorful cards, I think that are beautiful here to represent yourself in the outer world, you know, what you really show there. That what you felt within yourself, like, no, I'm sick and tired, never again. I'm not gonna carry on with this shitty life, this whatever that you find yourself into, this situation that I dislike so much. So this is logical, an action of logic, of decisiveness, Knight of Swords is one who is going for the truth. It's action, logical, intellectual, everything that it comes from your mind. You work this out. You're working this situation out logically. You're not emotional in this point to kind of cry about the situation. No, you are thinking the situation through. You analyzing how you're gonna get out of it. Now this week, it seems to me that your decision was made to go out quietly, not to very much, not to go into the confrontation, into argument, into anything that will show you aggressive. I think what you want here is to avoid to show yourself as aggressive person. Not at this time of the year. Now this eight of Swords, you find yourself there. It's kind of funny situation when you find yourself. I'm thinking of example just to give you. When nobody puts you in this kind of situation, it's somehow you get yourself there by being too compliant. So like somebody asks you for a favor and you never say no, and then you want to do something and people tell you, they immediately start advising you, no, do this way, do that way, and kind of you can't tell them don't advise, don't you feel if you tell them don't do that, or I'm not going to do as you say, they're going to get offended. And my impression is that you don't want to offend anybody, that is the reason why you got yourself into this situation. Now, the same way you want to get out of the situation in the same manner. You just want to find a way not to offend people, but still to get out of this situation that really makes you sick. I mean, you definitely have to defend your decision. You have to defend your decision, but I mean, you're happy here. You find yourself in a good place. After all of it, it seems by the end of the week, you find yourself in a good place. You had to defend. Yeah, it's because, but you feel good. You yourself, within yourself, you really feel good about your decision. You lead yourself in such a lovely place. Now you feel like a newborn, like rich now, suddenly. You will be explaining your decision. You will explain yourself. You will stand by your argument. You will have your argument here, and you will stand by it. You will defend it. You won't comply with others so easily. You won't be so how can I put it? What was the word? You won't be so agreeable. You won't be so agreeable. Now this time you won't be, and you're going to feel really good about it. You're going to feel mighty now. Yeah, I told them, yes. That kind of energy is this time. Kind of really funny. King of Swords, Nine of Cups. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody who's Libra, or you took that kind of energy, decisive, logical, mind power this time. That you overpower these people with your logic. You stood by yourself and you had your logic into your argument. So you feel good about yourself. You managed, to stand for your rights, for your ideas, for whatever that was, that usually you. It seems that usually you were going with what other people's you saying, or that you were saying, or so and so. Something like that. I think that kind of energy this week that you have for yourself, defending your rights to be on your own, to have your own ideas, and to go with it, to have your ideas. And to go with your ideas, not just to listen to others, what they say, what you have to do this or you have to do another things. Yeah, it's kind of I'm messing up now with the not having a words anymore. But I think it's a simple energy, nothing else that I can tell you. But anyway, I think you're gonna be enjoying New Year's Eve. You obviously you're going to have a party, so have a good time that side. All right.